Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of 30 Plus Click with Max and Yo-Yo. Uh, thank you. We've been seeing you guys, we've been seeing the numbers, we've seen all of you coming in from all over the world. We are so grateful. Please continue to share, continue to share, continue to share. And thank you for making a day with us. Today we're talking about something that is so cool, but also not. We're talking about lifestyle, and we want to talk about how we take the time to decompress, how we take the time to relax and enjoy. Like I think there comes a time, and if you're from the kind of families that we're from, the kind of backgrounds that we're from, almost taking the time to decompress, relax was not something that we tended to do. It's almost like a novel idea. And I think recently I had a therapy session with my therapist, and we were having a conversation about how I relax and, you know, decompress from stress of life and everything. And my answer shocked her. And she was like, oh, no, 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 no. And so right now, we just want to talk about how we're taking the time to relax and distress and enjoy life. Because guess what? We did not come to this life to walk to death. So, yo, tell the people, what is it that you're doing in this, your 30 plus era, that you're using to relax, distress, decompress, something that's just for you. I don't mean for your family. I don't mean for your kids. I mean something that's just absolutely yours and yours alone.
Max, once again, it is not a pleasant thank you, but anyway, thank you for putting me on the spot. Okay, so this is about 30 plus. And so, my interest over the years has evolved. And so earlier when I was into my 30s or before I clocked 30, I think one thing I love doing is to go visit my friends or have my friends come over. We just stay and we gist and chat. That's one like an unwinding section. Or we just connect and we go see the movies. And interestingly, I have this, my friends are so noisy. I hope they don't get to hear this, but I have noisy friends. And we can just make lots of noise and we have so much fun. But personally, I have seen that I've evolved into from talking, into praying, into watching NSPPD, if you know that. And window shopping. Oh man, I just love to window shop. Go to these expensive brands that even if I have the money, I don't want to spend it. I love to window shops. And even if I decide to buy something, it has to be a perfume. I love perfumes. Like, so that has been my recent tricks to just relax and, pay myself.
Well, thank you for sharing that, but I say no, and I'm sure everybody, like, hello guys, people out there, can you all agree with me? Yes, oh yes, if you think that Yo-Yo needs to actually update some of the things that she does to relax. Praying is not a way to relax, mama. No, no, I do not agree. And I do understand where you're coming from. I really do. But like I really so when I had that therapy session with my therapist, she was like we're having a conversation, and the next thing she was like, okay, so what do you do to just a day in the life? So I talk about how I work, because like if you know me in my personal life, like one of the places that I feel the most comfortable is when I'm working, because like I know my shit. Like I'm good at it. I know me. I can kill it. But like when you take me out of that space, like I am socially awkward. I have no social skills whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm doing. And so like we started to explore some of the things that like I like to do for fun. And I realized I didn't have anything that I like to do for fun, because if it's not work, like I said, like many of us, we come from a background, right, where we're very really given the permission to explore our interests, to explore our lives. And there's some of the dreams that we had, some of the lives that we had were dreams that, that were so far unachievable. I remember growing up, I was such a huge football fan. And I don't mean the one that you carry and run up and down. I mean the one that you play with your feet, football, or as the Americans would say, soccer. But like where I grew up, watching the EPL or the La Liga or the the UEFA Champions League, it was a huge dream to be able to be in those stadiums, but it was a dream that was unattainable for me at the time, and now I've grown up, I still love those things. I still love to watch it, but I find myself in a place where it's not as big of a culture as where I was coming from. And sometimes I was telling my therapist, I said, listen, I love football, but this is not the big thing here. Here, everybody loves hockey. So I don't really get like, I'm not really into hockey like that. So I don't really, it's not my thing, And she was like, oh, but Lionel Messi is in America. And I'm like, Lionel Messi is my hero. I love him. He's the greatest player of all time, but I cannot afford those tickets. And so we had to take the time, and she gave me an assignment. And I want to give everybody who is listening to us right now the same assignment to just take time. As you have evolved as a person, so has your likes, so has your, the things that you like to do for fun evolved as well. But I want us to take the time to give ourselves the permission to feel, to give ourselves the permission to, to enjoy self. Because many of us come from a background where we're just working to make sure that our families have the best. But also you have to learn to take care of yourself, because if you're not able and capable, the people that are linked to you will not be able and capable themselves. So you need to be filled to be able to pour out. So she gave me this assignment. She said, Max, you need to take a week to really go through every nook and cranny of your life and to think about your lives, and to think about how, your likes and the things that you love to do has evolved, and what are the kind of things that you want to do now, And I did do that assignment. Now I realize that I'm a little bit bougie, I love what I like now. So I have a new sense of idea of what I like. And even if it's a vacation where I guess one of the things she said to me that was profound to me was like, sometimes when we think about the concept of having a vacation, we think about going abroad, but it doesn't necessarily have to be abroad. It could be a staycation, If you like to go to the spa, you could go to the spa, have a nice massage, have a nice facial, just get pampered for the day. If that is your thing. If you're a guy who's listening to us and you think, oh, I want to take up golfing, well, guess what? You could go to the country club, hit a few holes, and that would be your way of relaxing. But that's something that you do for yourself. And I just want us to get into the habit of doing things for ourselves. Some people, they love to have good nails, they love to have a mani-pedi. If that is your thing, and that's what makes you relax, take that time, take that period to relax, to do things for yourself. Because when you feel good, other people around you feel it as well. So that's just what I wanted to say. I don't know. I'm so sorry for putting you on the spot, dear mama. But yeah, you got to update that. Okay.
Just to add to that, what Max has said is remember to protect your joy, because to live a life of awareness, you need to have a steady state of joy, right? You don't have to be all over jumping everywhere, excitement, but just live a life of joy in your heart and feel calm. If you go through things that are tougher than you, find somebody to talk about it with, and you'll be able to, maintain that steady state. And so we're grateful to have you in our space. We're grateful that you're listening to us at this time. We are happy that you're here, all over from United States of America to Canada to United Kingdom to Germany and to our green, white, green Nigeria. So we're happy that you're in our space, and we just want you to keep listening to our channels, share it with one or two folks that will find it useful at the stage where they are now. And please engage, leave a comment. We read it, we value your comments. Leave a comment, and we'll be happy to respond if you want us to. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye.
Bye.